Why is it so difficult to attain moksha, self-realized state? Thanks Anu for asking me this question, and this is a video to answer your question. This is Krish Murali from simplifiedkundaliniyoga.com. Be blessed by the divine. What is moksha? Realization that we are one with the Almighty Force. God with imprints have become human beings. Human beings, therefore, minus imprints will become God. When do we get these contamination? At the time of birth. How did we get it? Inherited from our parents. This is the first contamination because they did not purify their genetic center of sin imprints. Pain-giving, hurtful thoughts, words and deeds are not totally neutralized in our parents. Therefore, to help them cleanse their genetic center, as children, we are born for them. Imprints are also added in our birth. The one that we have inherited is called Sanchita Karma. The one we have added is called Praraptha Karma. That's not all. With the resultant mix of these two karmic imprints, there is also a resultant set of karmic imprints based on our own desire, will, ambition, futuristic Akamiya Karma are also waiting within our genetic center. So imprints are one of the significant reasons why we are not able to go towards salvation and self-realization. We need proper methods to neutralize and cleanse the genetic center of hurt, pain, giving thoughts, words and deeds. This is step number 1. Such a method is not easily available and prevalent across the society for people from young age, from children to adults. This needs to be solved. This can only be solved when methods like the Sky Yoga system discovered and gifted to us by our Guru Sri Vethathiri Maharishi are spread across the world to every citizen of this world. The second reason why we are not able to reach a self-realized state and remain in that state is because at the time of birth, the life force gets entangled within the body and gets entangled within the pressure, taste, smell, light, sound, sensations, and finally into the mind. So two subdivisions of problems or entanglement develop from this. The one is Maya, illusion. We begin to imagine that there is pleasure in the sweet that our mother makes, or in the music that our daughter makes, or in the painting that our son makes, and so on and so forth. And that is not where the pleasure is. The pleasure beyond the threshold limit of satisfaction or enjoyment becomes pain. 2 sweets we can have, 10 sweets we can have. Can we eat 200, 300 at a time? It becomes bitter and painful for us. And therefore, pleasure is not the ultimate aim of our birth. This requires practice, that we must train our mind internally through inner travel by focusing our mind on our own life force, by going to the subtler frequencies of our brain. Realize that pain pleasure sensations are not our ultimate aim. Peace and ecstasy are our ultimate goal in life. By focusing on peace, getting rid of pleasure and pain sensations, moving towards ecstasy through inner travel will help us get rid of this Maya. The other last one is illusion, which is the second part of the mind's games that it plays as it entangles itself within this body. Ego also can only be overcome by realizing the self, that we are a fraction of the totality, and the fraction demands totality supplies. Divinity in a characterized form is human being. Therefore, the purpose of our birth is to remove the characterization and become one with the Almighty state. This is moksha, this is self-realization, this is God realization, and this requires practice. This practice is the Kundalini Yoga. Kundalini Yoga and introspection techniques such as cleansing methods of our genetic center, purification of the genetic center through analyzing thoughts, moralizing desire, neutralizing anger, eradicating worries. We can then begin to introspect on who am I. Realization of the self comes through keeping in touch with the super consciousness, which is the other end of our own mind. It cannot come through listening to and watching to YouTube videos or reading some books. It can only come through going to the subtler levels of the frequency. Maya, illusion, ego, and imprints of sin must be eliminated. Only then moksha will prevail within our own mind. We don't need to achieve that state after we die. We have to achieve that state while we live. It is easily possible. You too can reach moksha. Your children can reach moksha. Your family can reach moksha. Every human being can reach the self-realized state in this birth. It is easy. Awaken your Kundalini, start to meditate on it, go to the subtle levels of frequency and introspect and cleanse your genetic center and realize yourself. Thank you so much for this wonderful question, Anu. If there is anything else I can answer for you, feel free to comment on this video. And thank you so much all of you for listening to this video and watching this video. Please do share it with your friends, like on this, comment on this. I'll be happy to respond to you. If there is any questions that I can answer through another video, feel free to comment and I'll be happy to make them one for you. Be blessed by the divine.